Thousands of years ago, the ocean seemed a lot wider, even unnavigable. Before mariners developed tried-and-true navigation techniques, sailing the seas involved a lot of guesswork, or if you want it to sound cooler, dead reckoning. Imagine setting sail with no compass, no GPS, just the stars above and the waves below. That was the reality for early seafarers. It's like trying to find your way home after a long night of stargazing, except instead of sidewalks, you've got, well, endless ocean. Slowly, our ancestors moved beyond their initial stabs in the dark. Some looked to the sky, using their new knowledge about the cosmos to help them better understand life on Earth. Others took a keen interest in the seas, learning to intuitively navigate the vast expanses based on their currents and swells. They became masters of their domain, reading the ocean like a book and using its secrets to conquer its vastness. Nowadays, we have a relatively easy time getting around, thanks GPS. But it took a long time to get here. How were Polynesians able to cross thousands of miles of open ocean more than 3,000 years ago? Which seafaring society might have successfully used crystals to find their way? What persistent navigation myth just won't die? Read on and get your sea legs with these 6 facts. The Pacific Ocean, the largest on Earth, was once the exclusive domain of the Polynesians. These explorers, with their double-hulled canoes, navigated by the stars, the sun, and the ocean swells. Imagine navigating by feeling the ocean's rhythm, a testament to their connection with the sea. They read the stars like a road map, identifying constellations invisible to others. They understood ocean currents, recognizing signs of distant islands.
The 1976 voyage of the Hokulea from Tahiti to Hawaii showcased their prowess. This journey, without modern instruments, relied on traditional techniques. The Hokulea's success proved these ancient techniques were a sophisticated system of navigation.
Imagine a map, not drawn on parchment but crafted from shells and sticks, a physical representation of the ocean's memory. These weren't your typical maps with precise coastlines and landmarks. Instead, they were intricate arrangements of shells and sticks, encoding information about ocean swells, currents, and the positions of islands. Developed by the Micronesians, these stick charts were memory aids guiding navigators through the waves.
Holding one of these charts is like holding a piece of oral history, a tangible link to a time when knowledge was passed down through generations. Each shell might represent an island, while the curved sticks depicted the patterns of ocean swells. Navigators would feel these charts, tracing the paths with their fingers, connecting with the ocean's rhythm. Creating and interpreting these charts required an intimate understanding of the ocean's movements. It was a skill passed down through generations, a testament to the power of human observation and the enduring bond between humanity and the sea.
The magnetic compass, a seemingly simple instrument, has a long and fascinating history, its roots stretching back to the ancient world's fascination with magnetism. Long before sailors were navigating with compasses, people discovered that certain stones, called lodestones, possessed a peculiar property. They were naturally magnetic. Imagine the surprise of those early discoverers witnessing a stone always pointing in the same direction. These lodestones, often suspended from a string or floated in water, became the earliest compasses.
Over time, people learned to magnetize iron needles by stroking them against lodestones, creating more refined and portable compasses. It's a testament to human ingenuity, transforming a natural phenomenon into a tool that reshaped our world. By the 13th century, the dry compass emerged, featuring a magnetized needle on a pivot. This simple innovation paved the way for more sophisticated navigation instruments. Imagine the impact of this invention, allowing sailors to venture farther from shore, confident in their ability to find their way back.
Now let's travel back in time and imagine a device so ingenious, so versatile, that it could tell time, chart the stars, and even help you make life decisions. This wasn't some ancient smartphone, but the astrolabe, an instrument that captivated astronomers, astrologers, and mathematicians for centuries. Imagine holding a beautifully crafted disc of metal etched with intricate markings representing the celestial sphere. The astrolabe was essentially a handheld model of the heavens, allowing users to calculate the positions of the sun, moon, and stars. Sailors relied on the astrolabe to determine their latitude at sea by measuring the altitude of the sun or a known star. It was like having a portable astronomy lab on board, allowing navigators to determine their position with remarkable accuracy, even in the vastness of the open ocean. But the astrolabe's uses extended far beyond navigation. Astronomers used it to track the movements of celestial bodies, while astrologers believed it could be used to divine the future. Some even used it as a kind of analog computer, performing complex calculations and solving mathematical problems. Imagine the reverence with which this instrument was held, a tool that bridged the gap between the earthly and the celestial realms. It's a testament to the human desire to understand our place in the cosmos, to unlock the secrets of the universe through observation and ingenuity. The Vikings, those legendary seafarers of the North Atlantic, were known for their impressive navigation skills. But how did they navigate the foggy and often sunless seas? The answer might lie in a fascinating theory: the use of sunstones. Imagine a crystal clear as ice, capable of revealing the sun's hidden presence, even on a cloudy day. These weren't just pretty rocks. They were thought to be birefringent crystals, minerals that split light in two, creating a double image.
By holding a sunstone up to the sky and rotating it, Vikings could potentially locate the sun's position, even when obscured by clouds. While no definitive archaeological evidence confirms the widespread use of sunstones for navigation, the theory holds a certain allure. It speaks to the ingenuity of these seafaring people, their ability to adapt and innovate, using the natural world to their advantage.
Imagine a Viking longship, its sails billowing in the wind, guided by the subtle light patterns within a crystal. It's a captivating image, a blend of history, science, and a touch of Viking mystique. While the use of sunstones remains a topic of debate among historians and archaeologists, it serves as a reminder that there are still mysteries to be uncovered about our past, secrets waiting to be revealed beneath the waves of time. Now let's address a persistent myth that has plagued history books for far too long: the notion that Christopher Columbus set sail to prove the Earth was round. This misconception couldn't be further from the truth. In reality, educated people during Columbus's time already knew the Earth was a sphere. The ancient Greeks, for instance, had deduced the Earth's spherical shape through careful observation and geometric reasoning.
They noticed that during lunar eclipses, the Earth's shadow cast upon the moon was always circular, a telltale sign of our planet's spherical nature. Furthermore, they observed that as ships sailed away from shore, their hulls would disappear below the horizon first, followed by their masts, a phenomenon only possible if the Earth's surface was curved. This wasn't some radical theory. It was common knowledge among scholars and navigators.
So why did Columbus sail west? He wasn't trying to prove the Earth was round, he was seeking a faster trade route to the East Indies. He grossly underestimated the Earth's circumference, believing he could reach Asia by sailing west across the Atlantic. His miscalculation, while significant, shouldn't overshadow the fact that long before he set sail, humans already knew they lived on a sphere. It's a testament to the enduring power of observation, reason, and the human thirst for knowledge. From Polynesian double canoes to Viking sunstones, ancient mariners used a variety of ingenious methods to navigate the vast oceans. These techniques, honed over centuries of observation and experimentation, laid the groundwork for the advanced navigation systems we rely on today. So next time you use your GPS, remember the incredible journey of human innovation that got us here. Think of the countless voyages undertaken, the risks taken, and the knowledge passed down through generations, all culminating in that little blue dot on your screen, guiding you to your destination. These stories of ancient navigation remind us that we are all explorers, charting our course through the vast and ever-changing seas of knowledge and experience. And just like those early navigators who looked to the stars for guidance, we too continue to seek new frontiers, driven by the same spirit of curiosity and the desire to understand the world around us.